Thank you. Still pretty loud.
Yeah, I should probably turn it down a bit more. Unless it's just like this title screen is extra.
6 days ago, you received a cryptic message from your Aunt Juno, the family black sheep who you haven't seen or heard from in over 10 years. The message provided the access codes to the Rasputin, a near derelict spacecraft and a relic of her younger days. Also included were the coordinates to Rust City, an out-of-the-way space station with a questionable reputation. She practically begged you to meet her there as quickly as possible. Now, after several days of travel and a few unscheduled maintenance stops, you have at last arrived.
I appreciate having a grizzled space aunt.
This is a place of liars.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, she sounds cool. Why haven't we kept in touch?
So it's called Rebel Galaxy. That seems a bit off scale-wise.
Zagoral on Mustora, Shandozal Gomachu, Shashaduth.
I'm finding the presentation of this charming already.
Yeah.
Rora Kalgosanda, Rito Shobata.
Again, she did have a very cool aunt.
Ando Chomasta.
Okay, it does seem it's going to get loud again now. So let me just crank it down a little bit more. I'm also getting kind of a Star Control vibe, maybe? I'm hoping.
Oh, is this actually going to be like a space, like, adventure game? It's been forever since I played one of those, so that'd be nice. Like a single player, like, free space deal.
Yeah, I guess free space is another game of that nature. Or
I remember
Starflight
playing a game years ago that was called like Tachyon the Fringe or something, and I remember it being like cheaply made but kind of enjoyable in that vein.
Okay. But yeah, this looks like it's one of those, and I like those.
Nando Cambiso Juno, Sando Copaldo. Ando Jepei, Rando Vondur, Jando Botondo Cambosei.
I like this big muppety head this guy has too.
Bando Vosotondo, Jando Bocal, Rando Zavara. Ando Zei, Jambondo Spectre, Tontaka Lando Jasunda, Juno Bongo Capanda, Ram Simbota. Chapai.
Also, it says loud that I don't want to like skip the dialogue when it's gibberish.
Yeah.
Ramdove, Jandova, Ramtoska, Yandobojanda, Dando Rasputin, Ando Zopai, Ramkon Vojara, Zazabonda.
Already better talking head conversations than Mass Effect Andromeda.
Rendoboboy. Poptan, Nobosol. Andobo Zaldovoshu, Juno Bondo Zotopondeye, Ralla, Zonzon Gumodoche. Ando Soskova Whiskey, in the Grella, Manjundabo.
I wonder if this is improv or if they developed an alien language for this, because it's impressive either way.
Yeah.
It has like a sense of structure.
And I do like the occasional, word not being... You need a translation in there.
Hamdo, Rando, Fifondro Crade, Onoya,
Fifondro.
Ranson Cole, Rendova Whiskey Bob, and the Moto Lando Boy.
Yeah, it's one of those. So let's see.
Do you want very fast or very fast in red? Or very fast in green?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't afford any of these besides what I already have. Yeah,
You can rename the ship.
I sure can. Any suggestions?
Nothing off the top of my head.
Let's see. You know, come back to this game years later after having forgotten all about it, and see that, and probably remember and laugh.
That's a nice little gift to your future self.
Okay, I probably shouldn't take much other missions while I'm doing this, like, tutorial plot one, huh? But was there also, like, an option to, yeah.
It's still a weird feeling to me on that note that there are like enough previous generations of games for there to be a lot of previous generations of games. Whereas
Yeah.
I was used to growing up, everything being in its nascent stages that there wasn't really 8 years ago in a meaningful way. I mean, there certainly was. I know games have been around for like many decades now, but at least not the ones I was coming into contact with, especially since I started with like the 16-bit era.
Yep. This is gonna be our soundtrack, apparently. Change of pace.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Oh.
Accelerating to subline. Exiting subline. Engines at maximum. Accelerating to subline.
Okay. Yeah, so, like, aside from being very fancier with the presentation, this does seem to be one of those whole, you know, Starflight, Star Control, Urquan Masters, Free Trader sort of games.
I like this a lot so
Or,
far.
if you had a Mac, Escape Velocity. Just with this nice 3D presentation and, like, good alien talk.
I imagine this era of individualized space travel would feel like the kind of desert environment that this sort of music evokes.
Maybe I could have gotten more close right after there, but
Hello, Mr. Insecure. Thank you for saying hi.
I have to break really quick right now. Oh, okay. Thank you for that little tool tip. I clearly needed it.
Thanks for the subscribe.
Oops. Probably should have not done that.
Hey there. Orders you send you? Got my payment.
I like the visual style too. Like,
Oh wow, super generous of you. Thank you.
Oh, what was that? I did not see the
Oh,
alert.
Mr. Insecure in chat gifting 5 tier 1 subs.
Oh wow, thanks.
Pleasure doing
But yeah, I like how the visuals in this too are very like StarCraft cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Mission complete. Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah.
Engines at maximum.
Yeah, the whole aesthetic, honestly, is very StarCraft cutscene with the like Southern rock soundtrack and the this is totally a battle cruiser that I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And that's fine. Like that's a good setting to play around with and riff off of, honestly. Just the very, very blue collar space.
Mm.
I'll deal with all these signals and stuff later. Well, I'll also maybe not slam into that. Look, I like that it takes you out of warp, but it's still actually going kind of fast. Okay.
Senso, amdoso poio potara, und trankten, zandoboji no tronta, und jitunen Rasputin.
Excuse me, it's the crystal balls now.
Jandoze, mando koboshe, ondo kakwain kopa. Ondo simplo, romoton.
We can't be far off from like machine learning based alien gibberish that can like incorporate player custom names into it.
That'd be really nice to see.
Dente, vendukukan antuyombui.
Okay. So I apparently need to fix this out because I
Repairs complete.
did not drive carefully. You have a gun. That's something. And I now have tractor beams, so that's cool. I should probably have a cargo hold too. That seems like a good thing to have in this sort of game. And that's also all my money, so I guess I'm done. So I'll just continue doing these tutorial things and learn how to fight things.
Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, I should use some of the stress beacon that's out there, but it's like I'm in warp, so I don't really care. I'm kind of tutorializing still.
This vacuum of space has a lot of dust in it.
It really does. Also,
I guess you kind of need to take those liberties with space games because if you depict space too realistically, it really is just kind of a depressing void where you don't have any sense of like speed or position.
Yep.
Well, that's a cool, different way to do it. Like not just yet another thing that's like World War II dogfights, but in space.
Exiting sublight. Collision warning. Full stop.
They're not the most accurate, are they?
Are you using the precision aim option it's suggesting?
I may have missed what. Oh, oh, there we go. That's much better.
like this idea of making your ship less of a fighter jet and more of a mobile gun platform.
Yeah. Threat
level yellow.
Oh, I like the auto music docking when there's a notification too. I wish every game did stuff like that.
Collision warning. Engines at maximum. Starboard shields down.
I like the shields per side too. That's a nice touch.
Is this a game that has multiplayer?
Is it? Or is that?
I'm asking.
I didn't see any mention of it. It's kind of like lost right in. But like, yeah, I'm digging this. I could
Collision warning.
definitely see spending significantly more time on this in the future. I'll probably not
I'm
have the
tempted
one.
to recommend this to my friend who likes space everything.
Oh, like, bust through those shields already?
Oh, they're very close. Oh, are they actually trying to disengage?
Satellite boosters depleted.
Looks like. Also, is no one behind me? Oh, there is no one behind me. Okay, it's the little fighters that launch. Gotcha. I do
Oh, I
like this.
think that's the damage indicator at the top left.
Yep. Oh, there she's right. Yeah, I like this very, very naval sort of combat this has too. It reminds me of Skies of Arcadia a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Collision warning.
I won't forget this.
Are you mashing the precision aim button?
A little bit. I mean, I'm most concerned about this one running away.
Scatter turret.
Oh, I guess that's what I get too. Use the turret, boost a lot.
Weapon overheating.
Oh no, your heat bar.
Yep. Yes, I can also let you guys run away. 'Cause my ship is kind of a piece of garbage, honestly.
Yeah.
Accelerating to satellite.
So is this actually taking place on a 2D plane?
I think so, yeah.
Repeatedly by stellar mass.
Yeah, I don't seem to have any sort of, like, pitch control.
Collision warning.
I mean, I was
Collision
just right.
warning.
Oh, right, there's still these to deal with, aren't there?
Scatter turret. Accelerating to satellite. Broadsides.
Should probably cut this a bit slower since it's a stationary crate and all.
Engines at maximum. Collision warning.
Yeah, that right there is the thing. This is a tough crate. There we go. So you didn't want me to actually like hunt that guy down, did you? Because he's gone now.
Seems like it might.
Satellite. Stellar map.
Maybe if you use the pulse like it's suggesting.
It could be.
Collision warning.
This is the pulse. Oh no. This, okay, it's a little radio. Gotcha. I did reel some like random space junk up this way, so that's a thing.
Accelerating to sublight.
But yeah, I have to actually chase that guy down too. But first,
Full stop. Collision warning.
yoink. Yik yak meat, eh? Ah, okay.
Engines at maximum.
Not impossibly far away.
No, okay.
Accelerating to sublight.
It's doing a pretty good job of hiding the fact this is a 2D plane, and I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure everything it's doing to do that.
But presentation-wise, this is really impressive for the fact that, like, mechanically, this is
Sublight.
like this is a very old genre of game being done in a very traditional fashion.
This wasn't like a big AAA studio release, was it?
I don't
I have no
think
idea.
so. I'm curious now, though. Okay, there you are.
Collision warning. Mission complete.
Finally.
No mercy.
Okay.
He won't forget that because he won't have the chance.
Yep. I do like that he just like ran away and then just like cut his engines and was chilling out over here. Checking his email and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, oh right. They should check the developer on this. I'm curious now. I'm also curious
Oh,
about that.
another window.
Bounty detected. Scatter.
Developed and published by, at the time, two-person studio, Double Damage Games.
Wow. That's really impressive. Holy cow.
My hat's off to them.
Yeah.
Only got a 75 on Metacritic,
Surprising.
64 on PS4.
I mean, this is one of those genres too that's like not really what's the word I'm looking for? It's never really been popular.
It is the problem with game reviews, after all, as many people have pointed out, and somehow still continues to be a problem, is that, you know, 70% for a movie is like, yeah, it's a pretty good movie, but 70% for a video game is like, it won't load.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nansoto Shenda and the June Dojui. Randobo say,
I really like this guy too.
Nanai. Randobo Shenda.
I hope there are more
Juno
NPCs.
Sandare Partno. When Dondo so pale on door no
It's okay. You can just say she's gay. I'm not gonna judge.
Zendo say, na mundo zutu smuglan. Un sandar.
Oh, I thought Sandor was a girl too.
Ondo
The way he was
Ondo
talking.
jotento. Ondo jaka.
Take a seat, friend. What's on your mind? The militia's got its hands full these
This
days.
is good voice acting too,
Not
which
enough
is
ships,
impressive for a
not
small
enough
studio.
guns, not enough time. If you don't already have one, you want to get yourself a tractor system. Easy money, no risk.
Does he have a robot arm, or is there just something wrong with
Now
his
that you
model?
mention it,
I
Oh no,
it's
it is a
arm.
robot arm.
about
Yep.
something. I got a few tips on local bounties, but that information ain't exactly free.
I can just find a poster. It's fine, dude.
Come on back anytime.
Like right there. They probably repair that.
Repairs complete.
Yeah, so way off from another ship, but
I like how it's just normal obtanium. Turns out it wasn't too hard to find after all.
it's pretty great.
Oh, that's cool that it has like what stations it's like an export to.
Wait, does it?
Mm-hmm. This item is commonly exported to Torzeth Station.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't quite catch that.
And it's got like a stock market. That's really neat.
Yeah.
Looks like obtanium's red hot right now.
These are clever.
Oh wow, lots of these.
Mm. I like how it's just a resource, alien artifacts.
Yep, just got a big pile of alien artifacts to sell.
Live organs. Oh, that's a good little blurb for that too.
They got their own little icons and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's everything.
I like how that's the most expensive item,
Uh-huh.
is the kinky antimatter.
Yeah. Really, really is. Wow. And that price is pretty stable too. So let's see. Just curious if there's anything that's like normally exported from here, but not really. And can I buy any more interesting things? So this is good. I like this. I'm not sure if I should spend more time with it right now or move on to something else though.
This is a game I could definitely see like getting lost in for like a week.
Yeah. I guess my concern, like, I like this. I definitely want to play it more, but it's one of those things where I don't think I want to stream it necessarily because it's probably gets real boring really fast to watch.
It looks like a big part of the appeal is like the slightly lonely experience of it.
But yeah, it looks nice. It's one of those like open-ended space sims, which is a genre I've never like lost my fondness for personally.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps because they've never been like popular enough to have a generation where they got like totally swamped.
Yeah, there is that. Like, again, there were the big ones were just Starfleet and Star Control 2 back in the day. And then I guess Free whatever it was. Free Space, Freeloader, Freebooter, one of those. And again, like, if you were into the max shareware scene, the escape velocity games are kind of huge. But that's like...
Why is there no modern Descent reboot? You don't even need to update the graphics. Go for the chunky classic graphics.
It's a very good question.
Sell me the Descent IP, whoever owns it, and I'll make a new one.
Who does own that, actually? I wonder right now. 'Cause I feel like that's one that's been, like, kicked around a bit.
You go look it up.
But yeah, okay. Was there anything super cheap here? Yeah, that kind of is.
I think, originally Parallax Software is Volition these days. I didn't know that's what happened to them.
Huh.
So they're too busy not making any more Saints Row games to
Yeah.
make any Descent games.
Yeah. Sounds like. Yeah, I think I just like head to this other
Oh, my
station and
mistake.
then-
By August 2019, Volition is, quote, deep in development on a new installment in the Saints Row franchise.
Oh, really? I am intrigued.
Collision warning.
Like, I honestly thought they were kind of, like, burnt out.
Engines at maximum.
Yes, it sounds like they had like a round of layoffs previous to that and are like possibly trying to put themselves together. It's hard to know if the narrative presented on like a Wikipedia article is very accurate, but that's what I'm gleaning from it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, in the games themselves, like, Saints Row 4 has so little, like, GTA content left in it.
Exiting sunlight.
I don't know what you could even do with Saints Row at this point. It seems like it
Hmm.
kind of played its own premise out.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Is GTA even enough? Like, Saints Row is predicated on GTA being the pop culture video game, right?
I've done a bad.
Oh,
Apparently,
was it like boosting through asteroids or something?
Oh, this planet seems to have a shield around it
Oh,
of some nature that I may have gotten a little bit too close to. Whoops. Yeah, I would like to go like talk to one more NPC here, and then probably go on to the
there's a
next game.
distress beacon.
And it's been a lot of those, and it's like keep seeing them in
Oh.
warp, and it's like. Actually, that's pretty close. Let me go back to that. faith that it will take me out of this before I crash into this thing? Okay, maybe not. Yeah.
That usually is doing a lot of work.
Yep.
Accelerating to sublight. Bounty detected.
Oh. That would also explain the distress signal, wouldn't it?
Was it sent because of the pirates or by the pirates?
Either way. Yeah, the other side of this. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get the idea.
That's good that your ship's got a system for detecting friendliness. AI is so advanced in the future.
Exiting sublight.
These days, we only have AIs that know how to be racist.
Missiles inbound. Starboard shields down.
Not good.
Starboard
So that's a lot of incoming lasers.
collision warning.
Maybe I shouldn't be taking on these pirates when I have this, like, barely functioning ship.
Sorry, resume being distressed.
Yep. I really like the choice, too, of having this, like, weird, eclectic Southern rock soundtrack.
And it's like actually good.
Yeah.
It's not just here's the trope.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious, like, who contributed to this, too. It's
I
like-
think that was on the article. Let me see.
Like, it doesn't sound like an established band. It sounds like someone who listened to a lot of CCR and a lot of, like, rednecks.
Rebel Galaxy uses licensed blues rock and country rock tracks from artists including Blues Saraceno, Saraceno? I don't actually know. Nick Nolan, The Blue News, and Abbas Premji.
Warp inhibited by hostile craft. Missiles inbound.
Yikes.
Port shields down.
Please go away faster.
Systems heavily damaged. Satellite boosters depleted.
I like the heavy use of anamorphic flares on all the various energy things. It makes them, the effects kind of punch above their weight.
Yeah. I'm surprised too that we like both thought this was some like big studio release that we just somehow missed, and it's just this little indie team.
Yeah, very impressive. The
Goodbye,
link to the developer is not a link on Wikipedia. That's how indie they are.
Yep. Whoa. That's the thing.
Oh, there was a sequel prequel, Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, that has been out since August of last year on the Epic Games Store.
Neat. Might have to look into that too if I ever finish this one. Because like again, I really...
In fact, now might be a good time to do that because I think they just gave everyone like 10 free bucks to spend on the Epic Store during the big sale going on.
Yeah. Because yeah, this is like good. I will play more. At some point in the future, but for now, just talk to another weirdo. Also, I'm like really delighted that at least early on the plot is just track down your cool aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And her weird friends.
Oh, I would like how it's. I was half expecting it to just be like the same NPCs copy pasted every station.
It's good character designs too.
io tutsi aya sul momore boghe sullo har riangia follo yallo molchu loro eludi olo orko hechuno
And again, like, you're doing something right when I don't want to skip your gibberish dialogue.
Something else that it does better than Mass Effect, not to mention, is the fact that the aliens don't seem to have human sexual dimorphistic characteristics.
Yeah. Are you also a robot?
Mike.
Oh, you're
How
not.
about beer?
I was expecting you just to have the same bartender at every station.
Huh.
Ever hear of the Charon system? Couple years back, the jump gates broke
Charon?
down. Now
Yeah.
it's isolated. Can you imagine being stuck way out there? Give me the shivers. I hear if you hack transponders, you can snag some very valuable information.
The other thing too is I really like these open-ended space games. Like,
Now that you mention it, I did hear about something.
and I also like that you can just like buy and sell chick tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, mate.
I kind of appreciate too how leaning into this very StarCraft portrait look makes it like almost render punk. Like it doesn't matter that the models look very 3D model-y. It's kind
Yeah.
of enough of a look that I don't mind it.
Yep. That is still not selected light here. Okay. Ah. Oh, like everything is. We got too much of everything here. Gotcha. But yeah, I think that's, you know, like, progress has been made. Like, I really like this. I want to come back to it later, but it's not a good streaming game.
That was a pretty good taste anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, thumbs up for me for Rebel Galaxy.
Yeah, very pleasantly surprised.
I'm looking it up on the Epic Store right now. Did you get your free Grand Theft Auto from there too?
I did, yeah. That's a heck of a deal.
It is only 22 Canadian over there.
Oh, I might just randomly grab that then, because, yeah, like, this is good. Would like to give more money to the developers of this.